Hello. and
Welcome.
Welcome to the Kermis. Can I speak like that? Am I allowed?
Yes, you are.
All
But
right.
you have to speak like that through the entire game.
Okay. No, it's not going to happen. So here we are with Kermis number 22. 3, 4, 2,
23.
23. No,
I'll go with
it's 22.
23.
23?
No, 23.
It's 23.
23.
I filmed about 27 of them, but some of them have been cut. Today we will be introducing a few new things to the game, but before we do that, let us introduce you to a new product. These are our mobile phone stands, or as we call them, mobile. I don't know why they're not M-O-W-I-B-I-L, or whatever.
I guess I will have to work on that for the next
Yes, for the
issue.
next edition. These come in 9 different shapes and sizes.
One for each faction
and
the Mo
And the Mo logo. So they are now officially on the website. And you can get them now in either individuals or packages of 5 in which you can choose any 5 you want. I think we're going to play for 2 today.
2.
Yeah,
Okay.
because told Brandon I'm playing one for me and one for him in this match.
Okay, then I'll play for one for me and one for Josh.
There we go.
That's
like
right.
That.
So now we get to choose which ones we want to play for.
Give me that Cloud Echo, Steven.
So we get 2 each. He wants Cloud Echo and Brandon wants Waterborne.
Okay. Well, I think I'll take Dawnlight since I'm playing Dawnlight today.
I suppose I would take Shadow Cell, except I kind of like the Blood Crown. I'll take Shadow Cell.
All right.
We don't need the Mo one because we have so many ourselves. We have so much Mo material. This is kind of not often do we get faction-specific stuff except for the shirts. So the rest of them, no offense, we like them too, but we need something to play for. So these are being played for today. Let's put them in a pot. You can keep the pot on your side. Now we're going to introduce something else. We are also going to include in this Kermis event cards. Now these event cards are still in prototype, but we are going to say...
But they've been in his head for about 2 years now.
Yeah, probably, at least. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and now I think it's time that we actually do it. So, what do we have here? We have 4 types of these cards. These events that appear in the game, they're randomly put into the deck. We are going to put them in a second into the deck. And basically, you have 4 types. You have long-term disasters, immediate impacts, you have conditional events, and permanent benefits. So what this means, for example, permanent benefit means that something good happens for the remainder of the game and they cannot be removed. That same happens with long-term disasters, but these things are negative events typically. And then immediate impacts, well, they just happen and then they're gone. So they wash the board and then boom, they're gone. And these conditional events are events that happen but may not happen if certain criteria don't, and could also be, I guess, removed from the game if other criteria are passed. So anyway, what we do is typically right now we're thinking 8 to 10 should go in the deck. We're going to play with 10 just so a few additional events may happen. So we're just going to kind of pick some out, and Steven's going to stick them kind of sporadically in the deck, and then we'll shuffle. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these 6 will not be in the game. We'll put them over to the side. And then Steven will shuffle the deck. Did we cut these? I don't think we did. So I'll just cut them both for us. All right. Cut that. And off we go. The card cam over here is now trying a new angle. You'll see we have a full Shadow Cell card. Bear with me as I try to show you guys the cards. What we're going to do is we're going to play the faction cards. We're going to make our moves and such, and we'll play the faction card down so you know what we've done. In the case of lasting effects or event cards, we'll have to keep those to the side so that we keep them around on the board. Okay. All right, so we're going to cut, and we're going to see. I have no idea where an event card is. Now, that one we probably won't reach except near the end of the game, but there are some we have this is going to happen right away, but we have to finish putting our cards over. 5 and 13. It's always nice getting the entrepreneur.
Okay.
Now we have 6 cards, and then that is one thing I did not mention. These event cards, I'll just show you one a little closer up here for the moment. The event cards essentially will be played at the end of a phase or turn. So if you're in the middle of doing a faction play, or you're in the middle of putting the cards out. You complete it, you pull it to the side, and then you complete it. And then they're played in the order in which they come out. So we have 2 that have
you
come
do
out.
that one first.
I'll do this one. So Epidemic. The addictive mind drug called Dream has become uncontrollable. One of the communities is being killed by the day with no end in sight. Draw 1 community card and place behind Epidemic. Every new card that from the selected community that is drawn into the neutral area will be killed for the remainder of the game. This will override other round or lasting effects such as Inventor. So this poor community, green, will be killed immediately upon a new draw. All right, you're up.
So I got expansion. Factions have been boosted by a wave of disenchanted citizens looking to join their ranks. Both players draw 2 additional faction cards to their hand from their own deck.
And as you
So
see,
that's pretty good at the beginning of the game.
that's really cool.
We
And
start
this
out with
one,
5 of our
this one will be
20.
gone immediately because it's that one was an instant impact. So obviously it is a big impact because now we got
Why don't
5
we
to
put
choose
it there
from.
just so they can see
Oh
it?
yeah, we can show you that.
All right.
All right, so I'm glad I got that. So now I got 5 action cards. Just kidding. All right, and I won, so I get the choice. The choice looks not too bad for me. Why do we have 3 Ravers out there? Is that even possible?
Yeah.
It seems impossible. All right, I'll go ahead and take the...
Yeah, there's 3 in the deck.
I will take this and this. And I'll move that back to you. I will draw a card. And I actually am just going to play Infiltration and move both of those to my allies.
All right.
Call it a day. All right, I will stick that on here. So I'm going to move this guy to the side and let you know what I just did. I moved with Infiltration. We have an end of turn card. Oh, he's dead because of Epidemic. All right, you're up.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. Are we playing best out of 3?
No, we're just playing 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you lose.
No, unless he loses, then he'll want to play best out of 3. So it was end of
I
turn.
already won 1 earlier.
Was that the end of turn card?
No, that was the end of turn card.
Did you draw another one?
No, you don't.
Oh.
It was killed. Epidemic.
Oh, okay.
What about moving to round 2? Do y'all do that or y'all
When
still
he
on round
After I
plays.
play.
Oh man, this
He
is an
went
exciting
first.
game. Oh, we got round 2.
No, it's because Epidemic feels like a round in itself. They do.
It definitely extends the game time.
Yep. And bank here too. He dies. I want one more. Phew. I don't know. What should I take? Doesn't move anything. Okay.
Good thing you locked in that 12.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do a pretty interesting move. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to trigger it immediately. Provocateur. And I will take the greens directly to my allies. I'm just going to do it now. And then that's that.
Okay.
And I played Provocateur. I just thought, I don't want anybody else getting them. That's basically how easy that was. All right, so end of turn. You're up. So far, so good.
This is ridiculous.
Man, you're getting annihilated right now.
Well,
15, 14. You just need the 13.
Take it back out and give me a free faction play. I like. Not bad. And you can put a 2 back in the middle.
yeah, but then you're gonna.
Take the faction.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to draw. You're not. There's no real.
I'll take 9 points instead of 8.
Nothing wrong with that. In a normal situation. Ooh,
Oh.
lottery.
And end of turn. All right, so lottery. It's an immediate impact event. Credits are difficult to come by, which has made the lottery system in Novus a popular prospect for many poor souls. Test your luck and win a prize. So what the lottery does is the player who flipped the event card will go first. Players each take turns drawing 1 card and then guessing if the next card is higher or lower. If correct, continue guessing until a player decides to stop. If incorrect, end the game. In just the lottery game, not the whole game.
Yes, you don't, yeah.
That would be kind of interesting.
Well, it'd be like there's a game called Guillotine. Remember that?
Yeah.
There's in the
In-
day, you end the day. It literally
yeah.
can kill the game.
So
It's pretty hard card. So, all right.
So then you place all correctly guessed cards in allies. If the player guesses wrong or ties, the player must place the highest guessed card.
And opponent's recruits.
Not guessed card, the highest card that was turned over.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Guessed card. The card you guessed. Whatever.
Well,
It's
if you don't
prototype.
guess it.
You have to guess a card. You have to say higher or lower.
I know, but what if you don't guess any and you just put it in allies?
Then you don't give me anything.
I
That's
know,
the whole
but-
point because you
okay.
didn't lose.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
only
so
if you
highest guessed
lose.
card,
You have guessed on all cards if you've lost.
except the last one.
Even the last one you flipped over. You said higher or lower, and it was you guessed higher and it was lower. Then you lost.
But you didn't guess it. You guessed the
No,
wrong
you're
one.
guessing the next card. This is not.
Okay.
All right, you want to do an Onyx Arena on
The
that one?
Correctly or
That was
incorrectly
a
guessed.
horrible one that we could have. I could win that debate in about 1 minute.
No, because the last one you lost, you didn't guess
You
it.
guessed if that card was higher or lower. You didn't guess the first card.
Correct.
But the first
And
card
you didn't guess
is
the last one if you lose.
in both cases you're guessing both. You're saying is it higher than this? Is this card
Yeah, but
higher
if
than
I
that
say
card?
lower and
They're
it's
both
higher,
part
I
of the
didn't guess
interaction.
it.
Anyway, go.
I missed
Don't
it.
have time for this.
Okay.
It doesn't
Place
matter.
the highest card in
In my
the
recruits,
opponent's
when you
recruits and
guess
kill the
wrong in a
rest.
second.
Okay. You
Can
may
you-
simply take the first card if you'd like
All right,
and end
so
the
flip
game.
over. You got to go
Okay,
first.
so I'm going first. I'm going to say higher. Okay, I'm going to say higher again.
6 is tough.
I think I'm just going to take these to my
I would do
allies.
the same.
All right. So lock those in.
Okay.
So now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say higher. There you go. You can have the highest correct one. This one dies, or does
But
it,
even technically, you didn't guess that card.
it doesn't
The only
matter.
one you guessed at was the one. You
Okay,
just
well
said
then fine. That's fine.
that.
You wanna do that? Either way, it's my turn to go. All right.
It doesn't matter. We'll fix it. No, you kill the other ones.
Does it say kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll play
kill
it
it.
out.
We'll play the right way. Good.
Yeah,
See?
we'll fix. It's a testing, so
All right.
we'll fix.
So
the
that's
way.
what was played.
Okay.
It's still in focus.
And I did draw the 3 and the end of turn. So
Okay, so now let's see. It's faction's still reasonable. I'll take it.
let me take the 5.
Yep. And we'll move your 2 out.
Okay.
All right. We're in round 3 because I'm first.
Yes.
Right? Oh, all these new faction cards. Okay. Wow, all types of interesting things. Let's go with Architect. So this allows me to draw 3 cards. I place 1 under Architect and the rest in the neutral area. If the card matches the value of the card I select, during withdrawals, essentially it comes to me. So
Yeah, so
I
it's
got
the same as Inventor, but
I got
value.
options.
hey, I might actually get a faction play because those draws wouldn't have got me one.
Yeah, well,
So,
the
probably
question is,
the
do I want the
6.
7 or the 6? Well, there's 6, 6, 6, 6 already on the board. I'm going to go with 7.
All right.
All right. End of turn. And faction.
Oh, you would have gotten that 6 too.
I would have. But I'm still going with
So,
the odds. There are a lot of
we'll
6s
take
out
that.
there.
No blues.
Right.
I finally get a faction play, and I'm gonna play Saint Vicious.
Okay.
So Saint Vicious prevents any cards from moving to opponent's allies.
Moving.
Yep.
Keyword.
So end of turn.
Yep.
Round 4.
All right. I'll take that. And I'll move this up 1 and move your 3 back 1.
Okay.
That's a 1 draw. And end of turn.
The 8 and the 2, the 3 aren't bad. Except I'd have to give you the 6.
Yeah,
on that one.
that's not quite as good.
So +1,
Mm-hmm.
+1.
Yep.
And I'll just give you this 3.
You
Or
can't.
the 2.
It
Oh,
stops
yeah.
there, so you got to move my 6 back. The Saint Vicious,
Yeah.
the negative part of Saint Vicious
Yep.
is when the big movements can really,
Well,
the big
yeah.
negative movements can be bad.
Okay, so 1 draw.
Yep.
I get a faction play. So
Let's a good thing I put all those cards in allies early. Now, for example, if you can place something directly into allies, there's a wall here that doesn't allow you to move anything there. So movements from the starting card would stop. But if I said, take one of these and place directly into allies, I can go essentially around the wall because there is no blocking. It specifically says move.
Yeah. So I'm going to do
Something.
tough call here.
It's always a tough call for Steve.
Elemental Life. Draw one community card and place in recruits.
Okay.
Okay. Draw 4 more cards and place in the neutral area. Okay.
You have an event.
2, 3, 4. Move any from the same community or value.
You have 2 of those.
So I got 2 4s.
It's pretty good. That's a 12 point. Draw and a draw. Just one draw.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and that's
Mine.
yours.
Yep.
Okay. So we also got Rebellion.
Rebellion. What's that do?
So, immediate impact. A shift has occurred in the community's allegiance to factions leading to an uprising. A couple of the communities have targeted their previous alliances and have planned for an immediate revolt against them. Each player draws 1 community card and places it in the neutral area. Each player will move all cards from their drawn community to the other player's recruits row. If both players draw the same community, place all of the cards in the neutral area. If only one player moves cards to the opponent's side, the player that moved cards may select one neutral area card and move directly to their
Right.
allies.
So it's real simple. We're both going to flip a card.
Yep.
Place it in the neutral area. If I have any of my color, I have to give them to you. If you have any of your color, you have to give them to me. And then if we both have
Yep.
the same, or one of us doesn't move, then we'll do what it says.
So, all right. So green,
And blue.
which gets killed.
The green will get killed, but your
Yeah.
6 will move to me. To here. This will
Yep.
be killed. But then I didn't move any.
So,
So
I
you get to select one card
and move it
to
directly to my
allies. Yep.
In the neutral area? Let's see.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, from the neutral area.
Yep. Okay.
So it worked out for you, but also for me. That was
Yeah.
actually a 12 point for me and 11 for you.
Yeah.
So it was actually fair. We got okay with the rebellion.
All
All
right.
right, let me move some of these out. All right. That
Okay.
is the rebellion.
And did I already do end of turn?
Mm,
I drew the 4, and that was part of the 4.
yeah, so this is end of turn, and that comes to
Turn.
me.
That goes to you
Now the 7 did not, because that came out in your
during the faction.
during your faction play.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, that didn't trigger a draw.
I'm still going to take this, and guess what? Your 6 is coming right back.
Yeah.
I'll take both of these. I'll take this 6. I have to. I can't bank the ally, so I have to do that. Let's move this out of the way and draw a card. Okay. Ooh. It's been a while since I've done that one. I wonder if I should. It's early enough. There's so many interesting things I have right now when you have this many cards. I'm going to do that.
All right.
It probably won't do anything this round, but we'll see. Oh, God, the 6s are coming out like crazy. The 7s haven't been bad either, but man, the 6s. All right. It is
Round 5.
round 5,
Yeah.
and it's second part of round 5 at that. Round 5. That's going to be, it should be our new, like a new company name. We're going to create a new company called Round 5. Round 5. So, what are you going to do?
I'm going to.
I feel like my community feels very one-colored in this area. Just like I've got, thank God this is down and there isn't a devil's advocate somewhere around here. I don't think you moved much of mine. What would you
Yeah,
take
tough
here?
call.
That is a tough call. There's not
It's-
really a great
There's not
move.
really a great out. Like,
Mm-mm.
oh hey, flashing
I
lights
mean,
to
the
take
7
me,
is
so.
okay, I guess. It's
Just-
to allies.
Yeah.
You don't move anything for the other cards don't move anything on my side.
Yeah.
Positively, anyway.
Okay, so +1
You
red.
can move your 8 up or 7 back.
I'll move a 7
Okay.
this way.
So you have somewhere to send something.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a 6 to
then
bank. I know you have a.
move that back. And
That was a fair trade. 6 for a 7. All right.
there we go.
No
Okay,
draws.
no draws.
End of turn.
End of turn. Round 6.
All right.
6.
I will take this. Obvious. I'll move your 8 out. I'll move my 6 and 3 back 1.
Okay.
And draw 1. That's a 10.
That is a 10.
That is a 10.
I'm just saying.
A black mage. I know he likes that card.
I know a few people who like that card.
There's a lot of good cards in the middle. I think I will do this.
Okay.
I have a really cool combo if I didn't do this. But I will do it because they're all 6s or better. So it's very rare that you get all 6s or better in the middle with that many cards. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Let's go with that one. Oh, can't believe it. I got a 6. All right.
And a draw.
And okay.
End of turn.
End of turn. You're up. That's interesting. So you have the only green on the board, of course, because they've all been killed
Yeah.
or taken to allies.
I will definitely take this one.
All right. So you want me to move these 2 back in your 3?
Well, hold on. I'm going to do the gray first.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. And then -3 red.
I assume that.
No. I'm just going to do
Okay.
this one back 2. This one
Okay.
1.
All right. So I'm going to reveal my other faction card, which is window dressing. So I get to randomly select 2 of your cards. So you get to draw your faction card. I randomly select 2
Wait,
and
wait.
tell you which one to play. What?
You're supposed to reveal it immediately after
After our opponent draws.
I haven't drawn yet.
Well, it doesn't matter.
So
Whatever.
you misplayed
Too
that
bad.
card.
Too bad. Go ahead. Now shuffle them up, and I'll tell you which one to play. That way, whatever you're trying to set up ain't gonna work. All right. Ooh,
Ooh, I'm glad he didn't get either of these.
I didn't want to get either of those because I wanted you not to have a turn. If it cannot exceed that, I think I will just play. You can play Epic Flood.
Okay.
And this was what I played.
Put that over there.
Well, I played window dressing. Here, let me move some of these others out of the way. I played window dressing. And he played Epic Flood.
Okay, so I placed 2 in my recruits
Mm-hmm.
and 2 in your recruits.
Okay.
Okay. End of turn. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right. I'll take this one. You can move your 4 back.
Okay. Bank the 2.
Mm-hmm. Move the 5.
There we go.
Ooh. I think I'll start with this one because I know what you're going to play, and it will mess you up. Now
I'm
we'll
gonna
do
play.
this. Yes, you're going to try to play Divine Protector, and I have something to stop you. So I'm obviously going to put that down.
Oh.
That's the obvious. That's why I wanted window dressing to stop it. But then when I didn't get it, oh, it's only one.
Just 1. And then you select 1.
I guess I'll take the 8.
Dang it, you took that 10. Okay.
2 draws. 1 and 2.
And
End of turn.
Oh,
Sec-
that one gets killed.
Yeah, it's actually
Lucky
around
me.
7. Lucky you. Now, there's no faction.
No.
And this is gone. That's what was played was Rebecca Rose.
Bexa Rose.
We're in back half of round 7.
So we'll take that over. And move these 2.
Okay.
And no blue. Oh, there's blue. Okay. End of turn. Last round.
I'm just so hoping you you have either Finding Faith or the other one. So I'll take this. You can bank your 2. I gotta give you this 4, which draws a card, and there's no. Oh, there's a green here. And I, unless this is magic, will play Black Shade.
Okay.
So Black Shade's I'm gonna draw 2 community cards. Don't look at my cards. I want to look first and see if I can laugh.
Wait, Randy.
You're
Yes.
supposed to pick a
Move
row
the 2.
first.
Oh, you're right. I bet that's cheating then.
What'd you
Well,
do?
no.
I looked at them before I picked a row.
Well, it should have been moved already. So.
What do you mean?
Well, we know you're going to pick my recruits anyway.
No, I wasn't going to, because I really only have
What do you mean?
red here.
From the 8, right?
What's that?
Was that 2 ever moved?
What 2?
Didn't you tell Steven to move the 2?
Yes, he did not.
Which 2? I banked my 2.
I cheat.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to cheat.
What 2 did he say move?
You have to move this back one.
For what?
For this.
Oh.
Back 2, technically, you have to do that. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I would have had it. So I will pick this
Good call,
row.
Brandon.
I will pick this row, and hopefully not cheat this time. I actually got a red and a gray
Oh.
in the last one. So I was
So
like,
it wouldn't matter.
yeah, it would have, because I would have wanted still to put it on this row because it would go to my loyalist. But I'll put it here, and this feels like an event card. Yeah. So we're gonna have an event happen after this, and another one. So we have 2 events
Although-
that are gonna come.
So technically, draw 2 community cards and place under Black Shade in a lasting effect area.
Mhm,
So
these aren't
this
community
one you don't-
cards.
Okay.
So don't try to argue
Green
that.
and red.
Nope, it's purple, and
Oh man,
so that goes over here.
killing me.
Smalls?
Well, at least I didn't take the cheat move,
Either one.
which would have been an amazing gray, but I don't know. Gray and red, I probably would have put it on the loyalist row if I could cheat. Okay. But I can't, so I won't. And here we go. Let's see what happens, because this is different. So Turncoat came out first.
This one still would have been better for the grays.
Yeah, probably. But I had the red.
Steven, you better pull something out on this last
Well,
one.
this,
Yeah, I'm not.
this might do it for him, because he is now going to get Turncoat. There's been a major uprising against both players' factions, and many of their faction members have jumped ship. For the remainder of the game, you may only draw a faction card from your opponent's deck at the beginning of your faction phase. If you play a faction card at another time, use your deck. If a faction card tells you to draw from your deck or an opponent deck, follow the card instructions and disregard this rule. So,
basically, when I draw a faction card, I just draw from your deck now.
yes.
But that's assuming you get a faction card.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what's the other thing? Maybe it does something. Stimulate. Communities are banding together like never before. It's no longer about race or religion. It's now about sectors. Bring new members into your faction at a significantly increased rate to stimulate your success. At the end of every turn, the players who's ending their turn will swap a card on their side of the board with a card from the neutral area. So that's really...
And then the additional rule of faction for faction.
Yes, and I have to check. And the one thing that's not written on this is if a faction does come out, I can't just take it from him because we haven't done the end of turn yet.
Yep.
So both of those are on the board. So we flip one over, and to his luck, if I wanted to take that, I'd have to give him a faction card in exchange. Now I might still do that, but I have so many cards. Let's see, grays. He'd have to send stuff my way, so I will force your hand to at least send the grays back, which would make you lose at least 1 gray to take that card.
Yep.
All right, you're up.
Okay. I will take it. And it's 2. Yeah, I'll just pull this one out.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. +1 round. +1. Oh, I draw from your deck. Oh, I have no clue what that is.
It's the best card I could possibly have against you trying to take all my browns or putting Finding Faith on that row.
So I do have Finding Faith.
Well, then maybe you should maybe you should test the theory there and see if it actually is, or am I just talking baloney? I could be
So
just
the
playing
question
that.
is, do I play
Well, let's see.
Finding Faith? 1,
5,
2,
10,
3,
15,
4.
20, 25, 30. 35 points might probably win you the game.
Yeah. But
You don't know what that is.
I
And
don't
it
know
might
what it
be nothing.
it could be
It might
nothing.
be a remove round effect card. It might be Birdwatcher.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to chastise Black Shade
Okay. And Hope.
and hope. So I got orange, so I get 1.
You got
Blue.
orange and
I would
blue.
have rather taken those to my...
Well, that's okay, because I
So-
do get to copy it.
Yeah, so you would have just removed
I would have removed it.
the exact
But you
thing.
do get orange. No, you can't. Orange,
and blue.
orange you can't.
Oh, so I'd kill that one.
You kill the orange one.
No, kill this because it creates the infinite
Okay.
loop. Blue
You
and
can have
blue.
2 blues. So you can have that.
Okay.
And I have to copy Chastiser, but I don't have to use it. I could just Saint Vicious. No, I'll copy Blackshade for this row. Oh, but that has to happen in between.
No, it happens after the phase.
No, because
still a
this
faction
is
phase.
triggered. Yours, you're done with yours. I would trigger, but yours you were already drawn it, so I haven't
Yeah,
started
that's
mine.
immediately after the next play.
That's right, but it's in between.
No, 'cause
what
it's
would you
still the-
guys say?
It's still the faction phase. There's the move
but it's not after
phase.
the phase. It's after the event that's occurring. So drawing cards is an event. Whatever event you have to complete your event, then do it. You can't just sit on the
Yeah,
board.
But
This
but This
happens-
is still part of.
I think an
this
event,
play.
yes, but
I think it
listen.
should be after
no,
each
no,
phase.
No, because I think an event should occur to mess something up. That I don't know
Okay.
what it is, but it could mess me up.
All right, so it's a conditional event, reanimate. The technology for bringing those who have fallen back from the dead is incredible. With this new ion sensory nano repair machine, who came up with this?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The success rate has increased tenfold. Draw 1 card and place behind revival immediately.
It's
There's a
reanimate.
period.
It's reanimate now, but it's okay.
It is reanimate.
No,
Oh,
it's I just didn't
okay.
take the old name out.
So draw 1 card and place behind reanimate immediately. Immediately restore
That many
all
cards.
cards from the afterlife back to the board. Each player. So where do they go on the board? Because it's green.
No, anywhere you want to place. It's anywhere on the board except for allies. I
So
think
who
says
places
that.
it? Me because I
No,
drew it.
listen, you haven't read the whole thing.
Okay.
Each player draws 1 community card, and the lowest card gets the first random revive card. Okay, so we both draw 1.
Okay.
Okay. We both draw 1. 4, 13. So you're going to get the first randomly selected afterlife card.
Where do these cards go?
We determined they'd go here.
Okay.
Until the afterlife discard is empty. Take turns randomly selecting. So we will essentially take all these back and randomly draw them. Okay? You clear that out no matter what.
Okay.
But now, every time the afterlife reaches 6, every time 6 new cards are in there, it triggers reanimate, and we have to bring them all back on the board and do it the same way.
Okay.
So, but I would go the next time first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're doing it. So essentially, all of these anyway. We'll never get back to 6. But hey, there's a chance you draw the 9 and the 13, and you
Yeah.
get more stuff.
Okay.
And we do this, and then I play this card. All right, go ahead, and you can place it anywhere. Okay. Draw for me. Thank you. Draw for you.
I can place it even in allies.
No, except it says except for allies.
Okay.
And then I'll draw this one, and you draw the 4. Okay. And now I would copy what your chastiser, which happens to be Black Shade,
Okay.
and I'll do this, and I will get your 4.
Oh, I'm glad I put that 4 there.
Yeah, smart. You should have put the
Yeah.
9 there too.
No, because it would have flipped over.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I figured a chance of you getting a.
Ah, good point. Good point. God, how many
Okay.
Black Shades can one game have? I mean, look at this. We have every. Well, not this one, but there is an architect. End of turn, and game is
Over.
over.
Mover.
All right, that was a heck of a game there, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun. The cards are
Oh,
kind of cool.
Well, hold on. So when we get rid of these, at the end of the game, they go to the afterlife, which would make the afterlife at 7.
Oh, that's true. Look at that.
So now,
So yeah, we do get rid of them. This would go to the afterlife too.
Yeah.
And hey, I'll count that. Why
Well, that's
not?
something we need to.
Well, I don't
figure
know.
out.
I think the game should be over because technically there's no more black shade to cause a problem.
True.
So I don't think we could do it because that's just that would mean okay,
Yeah,
we're
'cause
gonna
the
get
game's
cards.
over,
The game's
so,
over.
okay.
If we were in, however, I would say if it went into like round 8, after round 8, like end of game, and you killed stuff, and then it would blow back up. But yeah, as soon as you do that, I don't think that would be pulling too much wool.
Okay.
Can I use that term?
All right.
Pulling
So
too much
you won.
wool? How do you know I won?
I'm psychic.
How do you know I won?
he's quick at math.
And I think I stopped showing the cards after a while. All right. Any takers on who won the game? Anybody? Anybody? I think the thing I did really well, really early, was bank all of those points very early. That kind of puts the pressure on.
Man, if you could have just had that last 13 that came out, you would have had them all.
Which 13?
The fire chief came out. You
I
would have
know.
had the
Yeah.
10.
I didn't have all the big ones, did I? Oh, I did have that. Yeah, but I didn't have. Oh, I did have that. Shoot, I did not have the 10 though. You took the 10
But I
back,
did
didn't you?
have that.
You did have the 10. All right, so that's 10,
Just the
20,
gray
30,
one.
40, 50, 60, 65, 71, 77 between those cards. That's 80. That's 80. So let's just make it an even 100. Okay, real quick. So there's 100.
Hold on.
What?
And wait.
Just take those two out. Thank you. You can do that work for me. I know how to count. Okay.
There's 100,
Thank you. That's 20.
and that's my score right there.
You have 102?
Yes.
Nice. So that's 120. Just to finish that off, that's 140. It's 150. 158. 62.
171.
71, 73. 173 to what?
102.
It's pretty close.
Yes, only 71 points.
Now I did have a question though. I do want to verify one thing. So if you Mimicon Divine Protector, okay, it's moved there and it's protecting the Browns. But
You can't. That would be an infinite
no,
loop.
an infinite loop would kill both cards.
Yeah,
though.
I think that's what we talked about. Is both would die,
Both would die.
Would it?
Hmm.
and whoever had the drunk cards then would
Would-
have to kill one.
Right, you'd have to kill one. So you could have taken the cards had you had that. That one I was baiting a little bit because I didn't want him to play that because I did have that. But what's interesting is I also had poison to if you had taken them to kill your Browns
Yeah.
after you killed it, and Bird Watcher. So I was kind of in a good defensive position. But man, that was good. All right, so that was a good game. We actually ended up with look at that. We played
That's crazy.
7 different
And they were in there randomly, and
effects.
you cut it, and we still got that many of them.
Out of 10, that's a lot. So what
Yeah.
did we not play with? We didn't play with Ransom,
they're in-
Riots, Apocalypse. No, this is it. Assistance, Blight, and Atrophy. So another game, you'll have to see those. We never got Election.
Or
I think there's another one. There's at least one more. And we never got Inflation. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're missing one more. Somewhere. Unless it's under here somewhere. No? It must be there. Oh, it's probably right here. No?
well,
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. So thanks for joining in the Kermis. You got to see a pretty one-sided affair harvest. I will take and wear my badge proudly. Oh wait, that's for Brandon. Wear my other badge proudly. And these actually go on the back of my phone. Brandon, you win. We'll save these for another game. I'm very cyberpunky today. Look, with the background, it looks really nice.
is that cyberpunk?
Yeah, I think I'm cyberpunky or
Taco Cat is Taco Cat
or Dutch.
backwards?
Or Dutch. Well, then he'll win. He'll finally win one. That would be nice for a
Damn,
change.
Steven, you gonna say something back? You gonna let him talk to you?
No,
like
I'm
that?
good. I won like 6 in a row. So.
Whatever.
Hey, they're videotaped.
Let's go back in time. Let's continue on back. You run 6 in a row after losing 12 in a row.
Welcome to the Kermis number 16, because that's the last time Randy won a game.
Oh my god.
17 through 22 have been deleted.
How many takes of 22 did we do?
Well, 20. What was the last one we did?
The last one we did was 23.
You mean the one that I won yesterday while walking out because I had already won? That one? Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
I
that was
literally
actually a
left.
discussion point.
Oh, I didn't have to count, and I let you play your last round,
Yeah,
and I
after like
actually
4.
left the building. I left the building before the game ended because I had already won so badly that it wasn't worth counting.
It only took 4 games to get there.
What was the score of the game yesterday? I think we can go back and rewind it.
172 to...
Let's check the tape. It was 102 to what? 187?
No, 173.
187 on a... Okay, I won't go there. I'll let you bleep out everything I say.
Yeah, just go. If you want to like kick it off, just go silent for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds, and then just do your introduction.
Good luck with that.
Hello and welcome to the Kermis.
He sounds like the cat that's wrapped up in Steve's
Meow.
shirt.
Yes, because Taco Cat, spelled backward,
Who would eat that?
is Taco Cat.
That's terrible. It's a terrible shirt. Great. And I enjoy this wonderful Master of Wills brew. All right, you ready? Let's do this.
Yep. And today we're playing for the Sharpie.
No, we're not playing for the Sharpie.
Okay.
What did I beat? I already won everything. There's nothing left to win. But if we want to play, here, I'll play for Razor Corp, and you play for Alpha Guard. And the winner gets to take home both.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yep.
Ah, homeless guy. Beats my fundraising social
Well,
life.
technically, we're supposed to put all the ones in the middle first, aren't we?
Technically. But we already flipped, so let's be fair.
Uh-oh.
We have
And
events back in play.
We're still doing the events.
The events are back in play. Oh, we're in the middle of the board. Oof. It's going to be confusing. All these colors. You get to decide who goes first. And we have how many?
3.
3 events to start. Oh, my.
Okay. So
Which one came out first?
Oh me, oh my.
This one.
Rebellion came out first. So let's go with each player draws 1 community card and places it in the neutral area. Each player will move all cards from their drawn community. So this isn't going to do anything. But we still have to draw a card and add it to the community area. If both players draw the same community, it doesn't matter.
So I get the red. You get
If
the
only
green?
one player moves, no, we get nothing. No, it comes back in to the
Oh,
community.
okay.
So Rebellion is done. It's pretty much done.
All right. Ransom. Draw 1 community card and place behind Ransom. Move all of the selected community back to the neutral area, including cards from the afterlife. So any browns. Okay.
Yeah, Rebellion was I sent to your side, and you
Yeah.
sent to my side, and this one,
Yeah. Now both players cannot move any cards from this community
Right.
until they move 10 or more points from
Right.
their side of the board to the opponent's recruits.
exactly.
So this will unfreeze the selected community. This will also unlock negative movements for the opponent
Right.
if they have not moved 10
So
points.
let me give you the easy on this. Brown cards are frozen here. If they are placed in these areas, okay, they are also frozen. No, they can move here, but they're frozen here. If you want to actually move them out into this side, you have to put 10 points in my recruits, or I have to do the same. If you can only do it during your turn, and once you have done
So
that,
the way that reads,
what?
it's just once I've moved 10 points to your side.
No, it's you have to pay. Both players cannot move any cards with the committee. You will unfreeze. This will also unlock. Okay, so it says here,
Until they move.
both players cannot move any cards until they move 10 or more points from their
Yeah.
side. So it doesn't matter. You're paying the price. So you
Okay,
have
so it's
to
a-
you have
I
to
pay.
decide.
It can't be throughout
No,
the game.
you're
I've
going to
made
pay
10
me
points.
10 points, or I'm going to pay you 10. Now, you don't have to do anything. There's been several games where Brandon and I have played this in which we just don't unlock it because
Yeah.
of card value. But there's a 15 already locked or frozen. So right now there might be a chance to move that 15 and pay 10, but that's a 20-point swing. So it's got to make sense. Now, as soon as I pay you, anytime you do a negative brown movement, the brown will come to me, but you can't use the positive movements. You have to send me brown cards.
Yeah.
It unlocks it if I pay you, and it unlocks it. Now, once we both paid, this is gone.
Yeah.
Ransom is done.
All right. So,
You have to decide who goes first.
Well, we
oh,
still have
we
one
have
more.
assistants.
so this is the first time this one's come out
Oh,
on our game.
yes.
Both players may look through the unused cards in their unchosen faction deck.
So basically, all of the cards in the cards that you have not selected. So any card in the deck, that's not
Any card?
No, that's waterborne. Any card in the same.
How do you have?
It's
like,
they're
100
just
cards?
repeated cards. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so in the unchosen deck,
And put it into your hand.
place in your hand. Okay.
Okay. I'm good with that.
We might need to reword that from unchosen.
Well, it's the
faction deck.
easiest way to make sure that you can't mess with
Well-
the word because it's unchosen. You did not choose these cards for your faction cards. You did not make this deck for your deck. So it's all, and it's very specific because it says must take card from the same faction player is playing
I know,
with.
but that contradicts the first deck.
No, it doesn't because this is the faction deck and these are my unchosen cards.
Okay.
So that one, you get to choose one card, any card you want. Go ahead.
This might take a while, folks.
Now, it takes a while for him. It's always the case. I, on the other hand, have already chosen mine, and I chose it instantly. Like, I don't need to think.
Are you more of an instant play where he's
I am.
more of like
I
No,
am.
I already knew what
I
I was
am
playing.
your immediate
Okay.
impact, and he is more of your conditional event.
Okay, so now I get to pick who goes first,
Mm-hmm.
and I will pick you.
Okay. How do we want to play this then? Okay. I will take this, and I will give you that. No draws. Draw one of these bad boys. And I will play Inventor first. And green cards.
All right.
End of turn. You're up!
Is that one a little better?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. One draw.
What's funny is that we're already a few minutes in and it's still round one.
Yep. End of turn.
You're right about
Well, we
that.
had
so-
3 of the event cards come out.
You better be ready for those events. We don't have hurricane trackers in the game.
I'm just trying to savor this game.
Yeah.
Savoring.
It's not every game
it's
that
like a
I.
fine wine. You want to savor it.
Yeah, it's not every game that I get to just wipe the floor with.
I'm
random.
gonna take the 8, draw a card, ooh, draw another card. So before the end of turn, we have to do this. An inventive community member has broken ground on a new technology that has boosted the stock of food supplies and made this community a ton of credits, creating a huge value increase across the board. Draw one community card and place behind harvest. All cards from this community are now worth 5 points more. If the cards are placed in allies, they return to their original value. And the card that is worth 5 points more. Now, just a little note on this card, just like lasting effects, it is valued at 5 points more, but you're not calculating it on the value here. So this doesn't become a 9 and you're killing a 9. They're worth 5 points more at the end of the game. And grays are now worth 5 points more.
Okay.
End of turn.
Oh.
It's actually glad I took all the purples off the board. It actually isn't that good. That's worth 7 points. So
Yep.
not too shabby. Worked out well. I mean, usually that card is a lot worse when it comes out at the end of the game.
Let's take this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I will blue burn.
Oh, perfect. No, it's actually great. It's the best possible time for you to do that. Can't use that card. Good luck. I have terrible cards. You can do the manipulator.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
will manipulate.
go for it. That worked about as good as it could.
Yeah.
Because he could not take my legendary card, so this is what he played.
I could have.
You could have,
just to
but
get
it was-
rid of it.
It was not useful.
I think this will get me more. Yeah. So end of turn. Round 3.
All right. Just take this, get it off. Two, 3. I'm back in the middle. I may not want to do that. How do you know that I want to do that? Maybe I want to bank that.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay. I will then simply play F the man here.
Simply played.
Simply played. That is a 1, 2.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it.
2 draws.
2 draws. 1, 2.
And end of turn.
End of turn. I'm gonna run out of space quick.
Which ones did you draw?
These.
Okay. Okay. And I don't do the negative movements because
You
they're
can't.
locked in.
No brown movements are going to be moved. Brown can't be moved, essentially.
Until
Unless
someone's
they're
paid.
here.
Yeah, if they started over here.
If they started over there.
Ooh. I'm going to invent this row too. Ooh.
Oh, except they won't come to you unless you pay.
No, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes,
They
it
are
does.
frozen
In
the
the middle.
neutral.
But
Yeah.
they don't come, when inventor, they don't come into the
Yes,
neutral
they
area.
do. They always
they
do.
do?
Yes, they do. Come on, stop making up rules, man. Inventor pulls them out of the neutral area. That's what it does. So
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that is
'cause
the
it
worst
triggers the
card you
draw.
could have gotten, unless you pay me 10 points, and then you can do
Ooh.
something about it. All right. So where's the
Well-
end of turn?
Actually, can I pay more than 10 points?
You can pay more than 10 points, but it doesn't matter.
Or does it have to be exactly
Did you
10?
do an end of turn?
No,
or
not
no?
yet, because I'm thinking about just doing the
No, you
payment.
can pay more than 10, but you must pay at least 10 points to unlock it.
Okay. Then I will pay 14 points
Okay?
to,
To here, to my recruits.
okay? And that unlocks the brown movements now for me.
For you.
And you have to make any negative brown movements.
I do.
Okay? And then I will do this, and I will take all the 7s.
Okay?
And then you move 1 neutral area card to your recruits.
No, 2 recruits. I will take. Which one do I want? I'll take this one.
Is there a draw?
Yep.
Okay. End of turn, which comes here. And
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, so I will not pay.
He's
For
not
that.
going to pay, folks.
No, I don't want to pay. Okay, I'll take this and this. You bank your 4. It's fine.
No grays?
No grays. So that's all I got there. Anything good in here? Not really. So.
So is that 15 just a placeholder for the rest of the game? Or?
No.
it's
So I
available.
can move it.
You can
Okay,
take
I-
it.
And he
was
can
just
move
sitting-
it negatively. He just can't take
it
it
was just
positively.
sitting in an odd location. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we just put it down there so no one
Oh.
moved it.
But let's see. Have not decided what I want to do here. There's really nothing. I have no good plays. So
You have white streak. You could always take that one. That's
I
pretty good
can.
for you right now.
I do want it. All right, so I'll just swap 1 recruiter loyalist with a afterlife card of my choice, and I will swap my. Let's see, if you take that, it would push purple back. That would be gray, and that's blue. There's really nothing there. Nothing there either. So, I mean, I don't have anything I can play. So, I will just play. I don't know. For 1 point. Screw it. I'll trade my side. I'll give me the 6 for this 4. That's the best I can do. Alright. I don't have nothing to do. So, end of turn. Oh, Apocalypse. It's not good for me either. Count the number of total cards. You can only keep 2 cards. Everything else is killed.
Okay.
If we have 10 or less. So I have to lose all my cards. Basically. So, the Nox super weapon has been released and the world has been torn apart. In the aftermath, rally your troops after the devastation has been laid waste around you. Count the number of cards in the recruits and loyalists on both sides of the board. If the number is 10 or less, players may choose up to 2 cards and kill the remaining.
And then
Both players may move 1 card from their side of the board to allies.
Okay. So I can keep mine because I just have 1.
Yeah.
And then I will move this to allies.
I'll kill this. And this. I'm gonna keep that one. And I'll kill this one.
Okay.
Nope, I want to keep that one. I want to kill these 2. Okay. Well,
Okay,
so far,
now,
so good.
End of turn.
So far, so good.
Ooh.
So I basically got annihilated by assistance, essentially. I mean, I lost all my cards. He lost none. So there's that. He has to bank that.
No grays. No draw card. Oh, the 1. Okay.
Although, there is that.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
There is what?
Nothing.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's that?
Didn't say anything. So we'll see how it plays out, but right now it ain't looking too hot. This is the event cards, though. You gotta roll with the punches, so, you know.
Okay.
Gotta live with what you gotta live with.
End of turn.
Yep. Lottery.
Wow.
Oh, another one. We got a lottery, and you turned it, so you gotta do it.
Credits are difficult to come by, which has made the lottery system in Novus a popular prospect for many poor souls.
Very popular.
Test your
Huge.
luck and win a prize. Ooh.
All right, you don't need to read
So-
it. We're flipping over a card. You say higher or lower.
Yep. When they go to allies,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do lower.
14.
Higher.
Okay.
I think I'll stop there.
All right, I'll do the same. I'll go higher. I'll go lower. I'll also stop. Okay.
Okay.
So who did better on that one?
Well, you got 21, and I had
22.
22. So
Good lottery.
Big
I'll
kill
take
that.
that. Didn't have to lose much for that.
there we go.
It's yours.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. All right, so I'll take that. Move this. That's a draw. I'll move my 14 up. I will then play. Ooh. One of these. I will then play Diabolus. I'll take your 15 and your 8. And you get to take this to your loyalist. Or that. Choice?
To my loyalist.
Your choice. Okay.
No. Yeah. Okay. End of turn.
Mm-hmm.
And the third card.
Nice.
And +1 blue. No draw cards. these. It's round 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll play kill and restore.
Okay.
This one. Okay. And then I will go ahead and do Prisma. Thank you. These two.
Okay.
Okay. And then end of turn. Do. Nope, you can't move browns.
I can.
You didn't pay 10 yet.
I don't want to pay. All right, no grains. I don't want that. I could do inventor, but
Oh, what happens with the gray cards?
they're worth 5 points more.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and play Dead Speak. I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna take that and play it.
Okay.
So
No
I'm
greens.
gonna move this up because I don't want you to take that. I move this up 1, this up 2 because you're gonna. Oh, Dead Speak, you don't take 1, do you? Never mind. Good. Now I'm gonna play another faction card. Play this. Okay. And now
White streak.
I could and play another one. I think I will. Alright, so I get a bonus play. So I will take the 13, play it, which has to bank your 5. Because I have to play all the movements.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. +1 on that. Okay. Then I will. Let's see, what would you do here? These are basically the same. So I'll do kill and restore on your 6.
Okay. And then I will take your 13 back.
You will. There you go. Okay, end of turn. So, we have a lot of things going on. Nice.
All right. Round 7.
All right.
That was quick.
I'll take that. Bank that.
Josh, you should put a
Move that
time clock on
back.
that last play that I did.
1 draw.
That way when Randy says I take too long to play.
You can't just say you take too long on one play and say that you've done such a
I
spectacular
didn't take too long. I
job.
went really quick.
Yeah.
It was a record move.
I forgot that. Okay, sorry. Now we'll do. Let's see. We'll do this. Okay. End of turn. You're up. Okay, I'm gonna take that to my recruits.
I thought that's what it might be. I was tempted to just move that.
I should have.
But... Okay. So was there a draw?
On what?
No. Okay. Get a faction play.
At least I got both of them. How many turns did I get? White Streak and Dead Speak. That was don't do that very often. Back to back to back turns.
Okay, so I will kill and advance.
Okay.
Kill this one. And I'll move this one. There.
Okay.
End of turn.
Ooh. Have to,
That is ugly.
I have to take it. But I'll move both of these back 1. 1 draw.
Another draw.
Yep, another draw. Ooh. Let's see here. I don't want to do this one. That's probably best. That's a big choice here. I don't really have much to use that. So I'm just going to inside job your inventor row or loyalist row.
So
You don't know inside job by this point after 2
Which one's it?
years. Just
Oh,
random
random.
card from that row to my loyalist. Boom.
which card will he get?
Okay. End of turn.
No, it's end of 7 now.
Sorry, go ahead.
You never know.
It's a tough call. I want to draw more. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 draws. And end of turn.
You missed your inventor last
No,
time.
I didn't. Oh, the 6.
But I wasn't going to let you get away with that. I have nothing I can do here. So I have to keep giving you points. Because they're the worst faction cards ever. Hopefully. Oh, I'll do that one. Not even think about it. 3 random to their starting position. Yeah, competitive game. I'm not telling you to remember your inventor. Stop. Didn't get anything good.
No, it's still 13 points.
End of turn. You're up.
Well, there goes finishing that. Alright, so. Oh, that is mine. I guess the 4 is probably the best play.
Yeah, it's not bad. You could draw to your inventor too if you wanted.
What do you mean?
I'm saying that this would be even more draws.
Well, yeah, but that's
13
13
points.
points,
But
so-
that's 3 points plus what would you have drawn? That's really the question.
But we're about to find out because I have 1 draw anyway. So
Okay.
one of these would have been that,
Mm-hmm.
and then end of turn.
Mm-hmm. And that's a bunch of crap.
That's it.
It would have been an epidemic, which wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'll take my 10 points.
Well, hold on. So you have 10 points for that, and then you have another 5 for the
For the gray.
gray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I have
5.
5 for that gray.
I had a whole lot of nothing. And I got completely wasted by
5.
both Blueburn and Apocalypse.
Blueburn is brutal.
Oh, it's horrible, but it wasn't the worst because he couldn't take my. At that moment, was sometimes Blueburn is not that good in the beginning of the game. It's good to reduce, but when you have, I had nothing in my recruit row, and I was purposely keeping it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I had White Streak, so he couldn't even play the card. He could have played it and gotten nothing,
Yeah.
but he got way more points from
That inventor.
the inventor. So, you know, so he should win. And should finally get a win after all these years. 3, that's 35, 40, 50, 60, 70,
I don't know why I'm just shuffling them all.
80, 90. I think that's 90, 106, 130. No, not 130. 120. 113. Which you should probably have more than just those
19,
few cards.
28,
Good game.
32.
Yeah, that's the time where the event cards did not really pay me any service. We had 6 event cards come out. Wasn't very
What'd you
good. What'd I say, 113?
Oh, that's 119.
Yeah, so you won.
125.
But unfortunately, in that particular game,
32.
the event card took out 35 points from me. It killed 2 red cards. I had to kill 2 of my 10-point extra cards on top of that. And then you had 2 inventors, and all the blues came out.
188.
Yep. So about the
Alright.
same score that we had yesterday. So
Yeah.
we should have a tie break. You ready?
Hey everybody. What y'all are about to experience is a 10-minute game. Be ready. It's a lot of excitement.
10 minutes. You want to do a hyper fast game?
Yeah, with no.
All right, go. Let's do it. Listen, are you sure you want to do a hyper game?
Yeah.
You cannot play a game in 10 minutes.
Yes, I can.
It's
We'll take
impossible.
out-
All
if,
right.
If one of the event
No,
cards
no,
comes
leave
out,
the
we'll-
event cards and play them, and don't read them. Let's go. Fast.
Okay.
Go. Start. 10 minutes. You got the timer? Let's see if he can actually perform it. We got 2 event cards, really easy. Both players draw 2 additional faction cards. And also, we may look through our deck and grab a card. So just grab any.
So
Any-
wait, we draw 2 random,
Wait, you started
and then we pick.
Yeah,
one.
we started both with this. So draw a card. Any card you want to play from your hand. Just choose a legendary and go. Do you want to go first or me?
You can.
Okay. No problem. I will go first.
Oh, I missed that one.
What? It's not that good. 1 draw.
Okay.
And draw one of these. Look how many cards are in my hand. That should make the game go faster.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to play the Gray Shepherd. So afterlife cards. I have my own afterlife space for
Where'd
cards
the
that are
afterlife
killed.
cards go?
I don't know.
Oh, we never
It
picked.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
There they are. They're not in there, though, because they can't
Yeah.
be. All right.
Okay.
End of turn. Ransom. We have to do the pay thing for gray cards.
Okay.
End of turn. All right, go. Speed game. Speed game. We're going to see how Speedy Gonzalez works over here. Okay. Draw. End of turn. We got another card. This is Turncoat. So from the remainder of the game, you must play with the opponent's faction cards.
So I draw from yours.
Yep.
Okay.
Just in draws, though. We got another one. I need one for... no, I don't need for that.
That's not-
Lottery. Let's do it. You flipped it, so you got to go first. Go ahead.
Lower.
Okay. Oh my God! What did you do? How did you put these in
I
here?
put them randomly down shuffle. I think
Holy
it's because
crud.
they're bent. They
Okay.
flow together. Keep them.
All right. I'll do my lottery higher, and that's done. Yeah. We play a 10-minute
turn.
game, and every single event has come out.
Okay.
Not end of turn, because you have 2 more of these.
Oh.
Epidemic was the next one, which would be kill. Every new card from this selected community is drawn into the neutral area is killed. Inflation. At any time this card is moved to the player side, you must pay for it.
Okay, so let's get
Great.
rid of the ones that were one-time things.
I did.
Okay.
Okay. The rest are
All
not.
that to take care to remember. Okay.
Yes, good luck.
So much for a quick game.
Yes. And I gotta go. So blue cards moved. You have to pay half for. Epidemic will kill on the spot. I'll take this and move this out.
What's turn
2
code?
draws. 1, 2. End of turn. Okay.
Oh, that means the other players' factions.
So you have to take one of mine.
That card cam looks great.
I know. Well, I'm not showing the cards. There's just no way this game's going to be played in 10 minutes. It's impossible. You had to put all of these on top. This is crazy.
I didn't. They just.
Yeah, this is and I'm stopping at exactly that 10-minute mark.
Okay.
I have, like, even if you draw from my deck, I have every card. All right. Did you play something?
Yeah. It's your
Faction?
turn. End of
Oh.
turn. We're good.
You didn't do a faction?
No.
Okay. I want to do this. Move your 4 back. Faction card. Okay. Yes, I won't play that yet. Skinworm. End of turn.
Okay.
Move the 5.
Oh, you can't take that.
Why not? That's ransom.
Yeah, you're supposed to pay to take it.
Ah, shoot. Well, we're moving too fast.
Yeah, I remembered that.
There's no way y'all are getting this in 10
No, I'll play that
Put
still.
the purple one back. Oh,
No,
okay.
I'll play it still. I'm just gonna do -1 there.
It's like molasses just spilling out of your mouth.
And we'll do end of turn again. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now you have to pay half for one of those blues. It's inflation, so you got to pay
Oh.
five points back to the middle.
Would it
to
be
take
easier to just make them worth half?
It is half.
No, instead of having to pay, make them worth half.
What do you mean? No. We already have a card that does that.
Oh, okay.
Inflation's the pay thing, so now you have to pay 5 to take it. All right.
To the middle?
Yep. 2 draws. Okay.
Okay. Then I draw from yours. I'll play that.
Okay.
End of turn.
Nice. All right. I will take this.
Nope.
But then move them to the bottom. Don't keep them up here. Just get them out of the way. I will take this. I will move this to me so I don't have to pay. Or is it anytime any card? Anytime a card from this community is moved to the player's side of the board is have to pay. So
Yeah.
I'll pay the 5. And -2 purple, you can bank the 2.
Okay.
Given this setup, I will now play 8th Ray. So no more round effects.
Did you draw one?
For what?
The
I
faction.
didn't draw. But
No, you draw yours. Or mine.
Sorry. Okay. Might as well pay 8th Ray. All right, end of turn.
Okay. Yep.
Go ahead. Play that. This is so fast.
The fastest game
I'm
I've
trying.
ever seen.
Okay, so I will pay you 10.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Pay me 10.
Yeah. So I'll do this.
Okay. So you can go +2, +2,
So,
and
yeah.
minus +4.
So +2.
Okay.
No red. Oh, yeah.
+2 for the
2.
red, +4.
And then +4.
Yeah.
+3. Negative
Oh,
becomes-
sorry. That's 4 on the other online game.
Yeah.
Just play, man. We got like 3 minutes left to finish the game.
Yeah. No, just about right at 3. A little under 3, actually.
Okay. Then I draw from yours. Okay. So I'll play Death March. That's
Okay.
done. So
Kill the highest card on the board. Okay.
Need an audio effect. for
Put it
that
on my
part.
gray shepherd.
Okay.
Sound like the stormtroopers.
Okay. We have another one. Stimulate.
That's exactly
All right.
what
At the end of every turn, you may swap one.
Okay. So end of turn. So now I swap one.
No, you can't, because that happened
Why?
at your end of turn. So you're.
No, it was before the end
I
of
know.
turn.
Go
I
ahead.
thought.
Swap.
Okay. So I'll swap one card with one in the neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what you gonna choose? Ooh,
Hurry.
I don't know.
Got 3 minutes left.
In round 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take this.
Oh wait. Huh. Yeah. I did kill.
1, 2, 3. And I can bank that, and I don't have to move a red back because I did a plus on that one. Draw one of these guys. I will then play Dharma, and I can move this +2. I make this +2. No, I don't want to play Dharma. I take it back because I forgot. I have to pay for that, and I can't move a gray, which is kind of crappy. So I don't see any very valuable. That would be a really bad play. Let's do Ascended Master.
Oh wait. I couldn't play that
Why?
because you have 8th Ray down.
All right. cancel the game.
Yeah, we'll cancel it.
It's impossible.
Trying to go too fast doesn't
It's
work.
impossible. That
Not with all that stuff
that
to keep
actually
track
would have
of.
been a really interesting game had we slowed down.
Hey, hi. As you can see, that was a 10-minute game. Just know, there's no such thing as a 10-minute game when you include event cards. Could be 2 hours. Who knows? Randy, Steven, they think that they're just the fastest players alive, but even with event cards, they cannot knock out a 10-minute game.
For another day. Thanks for joining the Kermis. Remember to subscribe to us. Pass it along. Show people mow. Mow all day, all the time, and you will live a better, happier life. Okay?
Or mow all night.
If you don't, it doesn't matter when you mow, as long as you mow. In fact, if you mow for your parents on Mother's or Father's Day, they'll love it too. Just tell them. If they're like, what do you do for me on this wonderful day? You say, I'm mowing. I'm mowing. And if you play in the grass outside, just say you're mowing on the lawn. And then they'll probably let you have plenty of free time out there on the lawn mowing. So anyway, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your whatever time it is and whatever day it is.